Please don't forget to like the video, hit the subscribe button and smash the notification bell. Thank you so much. The two verified sources that serve as a benchmark for keeping tracks of business and richest individuals are the Forbes and Bloomberg list. Looking through the Forbes and Bloomberg list from when they began compiling data on the world's business landscape and richest individuals, you would realize you cannot find the names of some countries and their notable businessmen that constantly flaunt their wealth on social media. But let's look at this. Forbes was founded in 1917 by Betty Charles Forbes, a Scottish-American financial journalist, and Walter Drey, a partner and a financial backer. Forbes was originally a business magazine providing insight, commentary, and analysis on finance and investment. Forbes started a compilation of data on individuals' wealth was the publication of the first Forbes 400 list, which was America's richest individuals and was published in 1982. And the world's billionaire list, global richest individuals, debuted in 1987.
When you tune into Bloomberg Information Television, your TV screen
Now, let's talk about Bloomberg. Bloomberg was founded in 1981 by Michael Bloomberg, an American entrepreneur and former mayor of New York City, and three other co-founders, Thomas Secunda, Duncan Macmillan, and Charles Zegar. Bloomberg started as a financial data service company, offering real-time market data and analytics for Wall Street via the Bloomberg terminal. The company started a compilation of data on the world's wealthiest people, which was the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, and was launched in 2012 to provide a daily ranking of the world's wealthiest people. This marked its foray into systematically tracking and analyzing the wealth of individuals. Limiting my research to only Africa or the African continent, each of the 54 countries on the African continent boast wealthy individuals who frequently showcase their affluence on social media, from luxury cars and big mansions to private jets and designer wear. Their opulent lifestyles are often on full display for the world to see. This inevitably raises a question: why aren't these individuals featured on the Forbes or Bloomberg rankings of the world's richest people? But the contrast between the visible wealth on social media and their absence from this prestigious list often sparks curiosity and debate. It's a topic worth exploring, as it opens up a conversation about how wealth is measured, recognized, and valued on a global scale. So, join me. Forbes and Bloomberg rely heavily on verifiable financial data when compiling their lists. This includes publicly available information such as stock market holdings in publicly traded companies, corporate financial disclosures, documented business ownership. In many cases, wealthy individuals in Africa derive their fortunes from privately held businesses, land, or investments that are not easily quantifiable or publicly disclosed. Without concrete documentation, their wealth cannot meet the strict standards required for inclusion. An example of these individuals are the founder of Engineers and Planners, Ibrahim Mahama. He is a prominent businessman in Ghana with significant investment in mining and construction. However, much of his wealth is tied to private ventures, making it difficult to verify exact valuations. E-Money, Emeka Okonkwo, a Nigerian businessman and music executive. E-Money is known for his luxurious lifestyle displayed on social media. His wealth comes from logistics and entertainment, but it is largely undocumented in terms of net worth estimates. The informal economy. A significant portion of wealth in Africa is tied to the informal economy, including trade and market activities, agricultural ventures, small and medium-sized enterprise. These are vital sources of income and wealth for many, but they often lack the formal structures, transparency, and valuation mechanisms that global rankings require. Examples of these individuals are Kweku Otin, a Ghanaian businessman, a successful entrepreneur entrepreneur behind the Angel Group of companies, which includes beverages, media, and healthcare businesses. While his businesses are influential, they operate partly within Africa's informal economic framework, limiting their global valuation. Cubana chief priest, known for his luxury lifestyle and investment in the hospitality and entertainment industry, much of his wealth stems from the informal ventures that are not easily quantifiable. Cultural and political sensitivity. In some cases, revealing the full extent of one's wealth can attract unwanted attention, such as political scrutiny or backlash, security concerns like targeted crime or extortion, social criticism in societies with stark wealth inequality. As a result, many individuals may deliberately underreport or conceal their wealth, choosing not to disclose their financial status fully. Examples of these individuals are Mamadou Sylla, a former politician and businessman. Mamadou Sylla has significant investment in construction and trade. However, political connections in a region with unstable governance may discourage full disclosure of wealth. Tokyo Sexwale, a South African businessman and a former politician. Tokyo Sexwale's wealth in mining and energy often flies under the radar due to concerns about political exposure and public scrutiny. Methodological bias. The metrics used by global wealth rankings may not fully account for the diverse ways wealth is accumulated and managed in Africa. For example, many individuals diversify wealth into multiple smaller ventures rather than concentrating it in large, recognizable corporations. Family wealth structures, where resources are pooled and shared, might also obscure individual net worth. Mohamed Diouji. While Mohamed Diouji is featured on Forbes list, his exact ranking fluctuates due to methodological inconsistency. His company, MTL Group, operates in sectors like agriculture and textiles, which are sometimes undervalued in global rankings. Sheikh Mohammed Al Ahmadi. Despite immense wealth tied to oil and real estate, much of his wealth is linked to private holdings, which can be overlooked or underestimated by ranking methodologies. Different definitions of wealth. Global wealth rankings typically focus on financial and material assets that can be easily quantified, such as cash reserves, business equity, real estate. However, in some African contexts, wealth may also be tied to other factors like land ownership, livestock, or cultural prestige, which are harder to standardize or value on a global scale. In Kenya, the Daniel Moi family, the family of former President Daniel Arap Moi, controls vast tracts of land and investment in agriculture and real estate. While considered very wealthy in Kenya, such assets may not meet the criteria used by global rankings. It's not like they are not wealthy. All these individuals are undeniably affluent in their respective domains. However, making it to the Forbes or Bloomberg rankings often requires more than just possessing immense wealth. Factors such as transparency in financial reporting, public visibility of their assets, and even the methodology used by these organizations to measure net worth plays a crucial role. Some of these wealthy individuals operate in industries or regions where wealth is not easily abstract or verified, while others intentionally avoid the limelight to maintain privacy. In many cases, their fortunes are tied up in assets like land, private businesses, or investments that aren't publicly traded, making it difficult to quantify their true wealth. So, while they may not appear on this high-profile list, it doesn't diminish their influence, achievement, or the legacy they are building in their respective fields. Wealth, after all, is more than just a number. It's the impact and value they create that truly counts.